Hello and welcome. It's Christina here. Welcome to today's live on Healing Your Heart, Unlocking Forgiveness with Emotional Freedom Tapping Technique and Essential Oils. Now, I would love for you to say hello in the chat and let me know what is your intention today. I strongly believe that each action is by intention. What does that mean? That means that the intention is even as or more important than the action that you take. Thumbs up if you agree with that. Use the chat to talk to me, and let me just be able to see you here properly. Okay, so each action is by intention. Before we get into action, I would love to read your intention. Take your time. I give you 2 minutes. Allow a deep breath in and truly check in with you and see, why are you here today? It doesn't have to be a big deal. It's truly, why are you here today? Beautiful. So Angela is here to release the pain and hurt from people I thought I could trust. Let's allow a deep breath. And set that intention. Pericles says, I am looking into therapy options. Welcome. And Healing Presence says, I'm here to embody more layers of forgiveness. Embody more layers of forgiveness. Breathe that in. And imagine if all of us here would be able to embody more layers of forgiveness by the end of this gathering together. If we would be able to release the pain and hurt from people we thought we could trust. And if we would see the benefits of the emotional freedom tapping technique as a therapy option today by the end of this gathering, how rich would our life be? And when I say our life, I'm talking about today, today's life. Not tomorrow, not after tomorrow, knowing that if today's life is rich and it's meaningful, tomorrow, it's just the compounding of that, right? The snowball effect. Great. Welcome, Alexandra, on board. It is not too late for you to share with us in the chat. What is the intention you came on board today? And of course, I want to acknowledge Lily for sharing her intention. She is together with Angela, here to release the pain and hurt from people she thought she could trust. That's a big one. Beautiful. Well, as you have read the description of this event and the words about me, we're going to be unlock forgiveness with emotional freedom tapping technique and essential oils. You don't have to have essential oils. And if you decide to have essential oils, do reach out to me. I'm going to put my email address in the chat for you. But today, whether you have or not essential oils, do not worry. We're going to discover the transformative power of emotional freedom tapping technique. And our intention is to release guilt and embrace forgiveness, the group intention, right? The space that I hold is for releasing guilt and embracing forgiveness. EFT and the essential oil that I'm going to use and is going to be beneficial for you all are just tools. But in order for us to be able to have benefits from today's class, you need to be here, grounded, intentional, and focused. There's no place to be. There's nothing else to be doing right now. Let me know if you agree with that. Welcome, Susan. If you agree with that, say there's no place to be, nothing to be doing right now. And let's deep breathe that in. And for those of you who are asking or wondering how long this is going to be, between 30 and 40 minutes, depending on your questions at the end. Yes, I'm here now in the moment. Beautiful. Great. Michelle, welcome, welcome. So let's first ask ourselves, as we breathe in, right? And you can close your eyes if you wish. We can start with a stretch. Whatever that looks for you. For me is rotating my head for releasing any tension. You can stand up or sit down to do this 2 minutes stretch and grounding. And be aware of your feet touching the ground. Breathe in until your breath reaches your toes, and exhale through your soles of your feet if you wish. For the fun, you can also give a color to the breath that comes out through your feet and see guilt coming out. Guilt from your physical body, from your energetic body. Ground as you breathe in, exhale, release. Now I'm going to ask you to scan your body, starting from your top of your head. And as I'm guiding you, scan it for any traces of tension, stress, or pain. So with your attention, go down from the top of your head to the back of your head, allow the external noises to be there, remembering that is part of you, your environment, your daily life. As you focus internally, You're now scanning the back of your eyes and the temples, your jaws, and your mouth and tongue. Allow another deep breath in. Exhale, let go of the guilt, whether you know it or not, whether you know where it is or you don't know where it is. Let guilt go. Your attention goes to your neck, your throat, and your shoulders, releasing, letting go. And now your attention is in front of your chest, sternum, and your stomach and belly. From there, come through the sides to your spine and roll up through the spine, each vertebra at a time. With ease and acceptance. And from the back of your neck, slide down again through the spine, smiling as you have now the opportunity to go down to the both legs, through the hips. And then come through the inside side of your legs up. And come up. Be aware of your private parts and your reproductive system. In gratitude, allow a deep breath in for all that you are. And exhale, letting go. Smile and give yourself a hug. And come back to the chat and please share with me. Where have you found tension? In your body, name the body part and the intensity from 1 to 10, 1 being the least intense, 10 being the most intense. Angela said neck, an 8. Great. Thank you. Shoulders 7, knees 6. Susan, thank you. Beautiful. Neck. Give it a number, please. And now we're going to get into the EFT, Emotional Freedom Tapping Technique. Please do say new in the chat if you're new to it. And if you're not, then put a 1 if you're new and a 2 if you're not new, if you're familiar to the Emotional Freedom Tapping Technique. Great. Awesome. Beautiful. So the Emotional Freedom Tapping Technique is very straightforward. You need to know nothing about it, but to know that it's powerful. It is not happening in your mental space, rather it's happening in your body space. And while we are going to do some actions, right, we're going to take action, being very proactive in this technique, you will be able to, by the end of it, to see how the energy around your body, how the pain in your body and the tension has dissipated, right? Has released. That is what we're here for, to release the guilt, okay? Trust it and allow me to guide you. Surrender fully. Now, please shake your hands. Again, you can stand up or sit down, whatever you wish. Awesome. And if you're on camera, I just want to give you a shout out for being on camera, being vulnerable, present. Okay, now shake your hands. Allow a deep breath in and exhale. We're going to start with a karate chop. This is called the karate chop, which is your side, the side of your hand. We're going to tap with 2 fingers. Now, tapping is very gentle, and it can be more intense or mild, whatever your rhythm is, go with it, as long as you don't hurt yourself. So we're going to start with a statement, and that is, even though I have all the reasons to feel guilty, I choose forgiveness today. So this is the statement we're going to work on, okay? We're going to repeat it 3 times, and then I'm going to take you through the other points. We can use both hands on the face or one, okay? So these are the points under your eye, under your nose, under your lip, collarbones, and under your arm, and then top of your head. Follow me, you'll be good. Okay, so let's go. Even though I have all the reasons to feel guilty, today I choose to forgive myself. Repeat after me, out loud or in your mind. Even though I have all the reasons to feel guilty, and I would be right, I choose to forgive myself. Even though I have all the reasons to feel guilty today, I choose to forgive myself now. Side of your eye, all the past mistakes, eyebrow, give me the right to feel guilty, resentful, under your eye, under your nose, frustrated, under your mouth, angry with myself. You can breathe every time you feel the need to breathe. Revengeful, collarbone, under your arm, and extremely frustrated, top of your head. And I could do that now without questions asked. Because the mistakes I've done are real. I have been unfair to many people. I have been unfair to myself. I have been extremely unthoughtful, and silly at times. I actually feel that there's some joy in feeling guilty. I feel the need to judge myself. Now that I think about it, it makes me feel some kind of way that suits me, suits my ego. Allow a deep breath in and let go. And if there's statements that you can't say out loud, you have resistance saying them out loud, let it go. Let the judgment go. I have done so many mistakes, and some of them are hidden, and I can feel it in my body. I can feel the pain of carrying them for so long. And as I am grounded here today, showing up to release guilt, I realize that the heavy weight, it's gotten too heavy for me. And I realize that if I let go today of some of it, then I'll be able to feel freer, and I'd be able to show up my authentic self, meaning I'll allow myself to be me, whether I am on my own or with someone else. And what a blessing that would be. Allow a deep breath in and exhale, let go. And what a blessing that would be. For myself first, and then for the people I am around, the community I have connection with, and truly the world. That is the truth. When I let go, the world becomes lighter. And so today, I am letting go. Allow a deep breath in while you keep tapping the top of your head or wherever point you're at. It's all good. Let go. Deep breath in through the toes and feet and legs and tummy and chest. Let go. Let's shake our hands now. And if you have the ability, move your body. Move your body from the right to left. Jump around, whatever you feel good about. Stretch. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Up, up, up. And bring your attention to your feet where you're connected to the earth. You are being supported. You are stable, safe, and present. And what a joy and blessing that is. Stomp your feet. Another big, deep breath. Bring up your shoulders, up, 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 up to your ears, and let go. Up. Let go. Every time you let go, remember that weight dropping down. Amazing. Give yourself a hug and come back to the chat. Before you write in the chat, close your eyes, be in a position with your spine straight. I give you 1 minute to close your eyes and check in with your body. Scan it again from the top of your head down to the toes and observe any changes that happened, any switch that happened with your body since you checked it the last time at the beginning of our gathering. So I'll give you 1 minute for that. Close your eyes. Now I invite you to bring your attention, closing your eyes, let your eyes be closed. And Pericles, I would love your attention to go on your neck. Check in there. What has changed? And if it was to give it a number, the tension that you feel from 1 to 6, 6 being the highest intensity, to 1 being the least intensity. See what number comes up. Take your time. Susan, check your shoulders. And check in from 1 to 7. Is there any change? Angela, check in with your neck. Is that tension that you numbered as an 8 released a little bit? Did it drop? It did drop for Angela from 8 to 4. Susan, she worked on 2 fronts, shoulders and knees. It dropped shoulders from 7 to 5, beautiful, and 6 to 4, your knees, beautiful. Stay in that area of release and see in that body part that you have noticed, what would be the answer to the question, what guilt am I carrying in this part of my body? What is the guilt? What is the guilt related to? Ask yourself that. Take your time. I see your shares. Thank you. Angela says, guilt not showing up for myself. And Pericles dropped from a 6 to a 4, saying, I feel lighter in my body. And for the first time, I have connected the chest pain to my discomfort. I'm so, so happy that you have had this observation. And now the question is, how are you going to love on your chest more and let go of your discomfort? So do ask yourself this question for the upcoming days, and see what comes up there. Like, how can you change just a small aspect of your life, a small routine, whatever that is for you. Maybe you stretch in the morning and in the night. Maybe you go for a walk. Maybe you breathe a little bit deeper 3 times a day, so that your chest is letting go. And ask yourself, what is this guilt related to? Because definitely all of you came here today for the purpose of releasing the guilt. I am going to mention the essential oil that I am using, I'm going to use right now. And I'm going to give you some information about it. Whether you want it or not, just know that you can drop me an email and ask me more info about it. Now, why essential oils? Essential oils because the smell, our sense of smell, is very powerful, is the most powerful of all, if I could say that. Why? Because when your essential oil that you're using is pure, certified, therapeutic, then it takes 1 drop for you to access your limbic brain. Your limbic brain is situated beyond the blood-brain barrier. Now, as the name says it all, blood-brain barrier, the blood-brain barrier is stopping anything from going in. Because of the molecular structure of the essential oils that are pure and sourced properly, the molecules actually penetrate the blood-brain barrier, and it reaches your limbic brain, which is your emotional brain. Why is this important? Because next time you come live, you could use your essential oil as totem, some people call it, as reminder. So if I was to use my essential oil before I tap, right? This smell, no, and I'm not even mentioning the benefits just for using it, right? The physical, emotional, and mental benefits just to smell it. But in order for you to work long-term on releasing this guilt and embracing the forgiveness, you could use this essential oil every time you feel that that guilt load gets piled up again, right? So it's like, it's the opposite of a trigger. It's a totem, it's a helper, it's a blessing. And it's so simple, right? So jasmine is the oil that I've chosen for us today. And I'll tell you about the emotional description of the jasmine. And who knows who needs to hear this, right? Jasmine nurtures healthy sexuality and helps to balance sexual forces. If you ask yourself, what's this got to do with guilt? Just ask yourself whatever you want and see what's in it for you. It may also arouse dormant passions, assisting individuals to regain interest in the sexual experience. Jasmine cultivates positive experiences within intimate relationships by encouraging the purification of unhealthy sexual intentions and motivations. Jasmine also encourages the release of past sexual trauma. Through its gentle, purifying nature, jasmine brings forward unresolved sexual experiences, speaking of guilt, right? Unresolved guilt, and facilitates the healing process. Now, if you're looking for positive properties like healthy sexuality, pure intentions, we talked about intention when we started this class, innocence, healing, self-acceptance. Self-acceptance. Are you accepting yourself from now on? And are you open to work on yourself to release the amount of guilt that you still have in your body, the amount of tension, pain, or frustration that you still carry in your body? Are you open to healing that? And are you open to embrace acceptance and compassion for you to go through that journey? If you want to feel trusting, we were talking about how we want to release the pain and hurt from people we thought we could trust, right? So do you want, obviously, Angela, with that intention, she wanted and she wants to trust. I mean, people are not going around saying, ugh, I don't want to trust anyone. No, we want to trust. But then ask yourself, how am I going to be able to trust if I'm hiding and carrying on a day-to-day basis guilt? I can't even trust myself. How can I trust someone else? So can you promise to yourself that in order to trust others, you need to trust yourself? And in order to trust yourself, can you set this intention for the next week? To trust yourself with releasing the load that you're carrying of guilt, past actions, present guilt. And another property of using jasmine essential oil is feeling safe and feeling intimate, whether intimate with yourself, intimate in your private space, or intimate with someone else, or intimate in your experiences, whether you do meditation or you do EFT, right? I would love for you to know that I'm happy to give you guidance on where you can find the jasmine essential oil. I am a wellness advocate with a very trustworthy company of certified pure therapeutic essential oils. For almost 2 decades now, I'm working with them. And you just need to email me aromamist.eu@gmail.com, put in the subject title, live session query, right? And I will come back to reply to you the answer to your question. Or if you have a question now, do not hesitate to put it in the chat. I'll take that you have no questions. I appreciate you for being here live with me. I do have a question. To Pericles, if you would like to answer, whether you want to answer unmuting yourself or in the chat, it's your choice. But I would love to ask you, why do you think that you feel lighter in your body? And for the first time, you've connected the chest pain to your discomfort. So tell me a little bit about how long have you been trying to connect to figure out the chest pain? How long have you been having that chest pain? And how much did that cost you? Time, energy, money? I'll give you time to answer.
I try to speak, my English is very bad, but I try to speak also.
Okay.
Many times I feel I connect the emotion in the body, the body with feel like angry or uh, shame. But today it's very clear for me it's the guilty about violence, about abuse, about all these things. And it's more clear.
Okay, so I understand that the guilt causes you the discomfort, causing you the pain in your body.
Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Is there a way that you see going forward in the next few days that you'd be able to let go of the guilt completely?
And it's more clear for me. It's not the first emotion, but the second. When I go to protect myself, I feel guilty also.
Mm.
Clear also.
Mm-hmm.
It's not easy to understand, but
Mm-hmm.
it's more clear.
Got you. Okay. Well, thank you very much for sharing. And please know that I cannot but invite you to email me if you would like, because I know that you are here to also uncover or discover more therapy tools, right? Um, if you enjoyed EFT, I know you did it for the first time. Did you enjoy it? Yes. If you enjoyed the EFT and you felt the power in it that allowed you to go from a 6 to a 4 in your body, and you want from that 4 to go to 0, please do write me an email and let me know if you would like me to create a couple of EFT techniques specifically for you. So I will ask you 3 questions. You'll come back with the answers. And based on those answers, I'm going to create a personal, customized EFT technique for you, 1 or 2, depending on the depth of the guilt that you have. And those are going to be recorded sessions for you to do for the next, week, month, quarter of the year, so that you get to a 0 as you use them. If that sounds good to you, please do not hesitate to email me and I'll be able to serve you that way. Thank you. And Healing Presence says, I'm interested in the oils. We'll email you, absolutely. Moni Deepa, thank you, Christina, very helpful. Awesome. I'll see you next time, all of you, if you wish to come in. And please know that aromamist.eu at gmail.com is the place to find me. Again, just put a title to the subject line that is live session. And your questions very clear. So I can assist you with EFT sessions, as I said, recorded or live, depending on your needs, and or essential oils, a very trustworthy source of essential oils that truly have effect on you, and or both, so that you can do aromatherapy EFT, something that I offer as customized because of the power of smell. Awesome. Okay, thank you so much, Lily, for hosting this. Thank you so much for you showing on, for Pericles, for having the courage and presence to show up on camera and also share with us the the success and the benefits of this session. Thank you for being here. I will see you next time. Take care and have a beautiful day.
Thank you very much. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Bye.